Mysterious Girlfriend X is a manga series by Riichi Ueshiba, originally released as a one-shot in 2004 and was subsequently serialized 2 years later. In 2012, it also received a manga adaptation. The story follows Akira Tsubaki and his girlfriend Mikoto Urabe. As a new student to transfer to the school, Urabe is immediately labelled as an outcast due to her bizarre behaviours. She sleeps during breaks and breaks out into a fit of laughter mid-class on her first day. At the end of school, Tsubaki sees a sleeping Urabe and impulsively decides to pick up the drool from her table and lick it. She finds out after Tsubaki has a fever for the next couple days, and that is when she turns up to his house to feed him more, and from there the relationship grows. It may seem like a random and weird occurrence, and that's quite frankly because it is, but hear me out. Despite the outwardly seemingly strange getting together of this incident, it's actually the basis for a rather cute series of high school romance. Tsubaki exploring how to find out more about Urabe and to be able to get closer to her is the main driving point in the series. Urabe is a rather fun main character heroine. She is a kudere at heart, and her quirkiness leads to a lot of unexpected situations. The manga is nicely drawn and the anime is well animated. For both, Tsubaki's dream sequences are particularly appealing in my opinion. The anime takes advantage of quite a big portion of the series taking place after school, making some nice evening sunset scenes, whereas the manga does a great job at keeping the background drawings light to bring the focus purely on the characters. The soundtrack used in the anime is nice, and both the English and Japanese voice cast do a great job with the series, so you shouldn't be disappointed either way. What I will mention, however, is that if you're following the events of the anime with the manga, you'll find that they don't quite align, as they are in slightly of a different order towards the end of the series, but in the end they make for the same coherent story. Overall, I'd say Mysterious Girlfriend X is somewhere about mid to high A tier, but I've owned it on DVD since about the time it came out coincidentally. Then I decided to read the manga a few years later, and it's a series that I personally definitely enjoyed regardless of the source. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you again soon.